Hi lads, how we doing? There was an awful downpour of rain there and my internet just died. So hopefully we'll see will that start coming back. Uh, let's see this notification get sent out. Anyone back? Hello guys. Are you coming back to me? Come back. My internet went pop. So I had to come back on a different stream. Howdy. Welcome Padraig. But yeah, we're back to normal. Put shilling in the meter. Yeah, I mean it just there was just a very bad downpour of rain, and then all of a sudden just everything went tunk. But I can't remember who answered the question. Asked the question about Dundalk, Dunkirk. Um, I didn't like certain aspects of Dunkirk. I think the they show the British soldier has been very ill disciplined, and they show the officers not really caring about their men, which to a certain degree, I suppose, did happen. But I think they just milked it a small bit. I don't think it happened as bad as it did. Yes, terrible weather recently. Just put the cattle in in some work. Um. Also, yeah. So I mean, it is very bad. The weather is fucking atrocious lately. The last few days. Um. So yeah. Sorry, I'm just checking something here. See if I can check my signal. See what power my actual signal is. Yeah. So I should have enough. I hope some of the other lads start coming back. If not, anyway, I'm not going to stay much longer anyway. It's 9:10. I just wanted to come back and let you know that what happened. But hopefully on next Friday's live stream, I'm going to try and join the two of these together if I can. If not, we'll figure it out. But um, I'm going to Dunkirk. Me 109s were Spanish. Dunkirk town not damaged. Not enough troops on the beach. That all French soldiers left behind. Yeah, there's a quick snapshot of why Stan thinks it's wrong. But yeah, there was an awful lot of wrong stuff on it. No, they did cause an awful lot of carnage and stuff like that. But yeah, it wasn't the best. It could have been used better. A little film that not many people know about is Tom Hanks's new one that came out in middle of pandemic, and it only came out on iMovies or something like that. Is called the Greyhound or Greyhound, or it's either called Greyhound or the Greyhound, and it's about the Battle of the Atlantic. As an American captain bringing in cargo ships. Very good movie. Very good movie. Tom Hanks. The detail that Tom Hanks puts into his stuff is fantastic. All his stuff. And somebody was telling me that they've just finished shooting a movie about Paddy Mayne, and they've just finished shooting a like a Band of Brothers Pacific type thing with Tom Hanks has been involved in that as well, about the lads from the Eighth Air Force in England, which will be hopefully will be very interesting. Kenny, how are you? Hopefully nobody will kill Kenny. Lads, don't kill Kenny. Leave Kenny alone. Um, so yeah, so that's about it. Hopefully next Friday in the live stream on Friday we will be talking about how you're going to win the prize for the 500 subscribers. It will be a mystery box, as I said. Um, but I will hopefully have figured out how to actually raffle it off. So that will be coming up on Friday. There will be a video on Saturday and Sunday this week, um, and there will also be a video on Wednesday, just as a bonus, which will probably be how to I won't say, but just keep an eye out for the video on Wednesday as well. Unless it's whiskey, then go ahead. All right. Um, so that's it. First half of Dunkirk film with John Mills from the 1950s is good. Second half, not so much. I haven't seen that film in a long time actually. Impressive that they used huge RC Henkels. Did they? I can't remember. Did they? Maybe. I'm not sure. Um, the original Battle of Britain. I like that one. Kilkenny whiskey. Um, no, it has to be Middleton or Black Barrel. But the original, I really like the original Battle of Britain. I suppose they're the three main World War II movies that I remember from a childhood. One was Battle of Britain. The other was actually I can remember one or two more, but Battle of Britain was one. The Longest Day was the second one. Bridge Too Far was the third, and A Big Red One was the fourth. They're probably the four main World War II movies that I remember from my childhood. The, and then you had other ones that came along then, but they were the main ones that sort of taught me about history. Was the Battle of Britain, Bridge Too Far, the Big Red One, and the Longest Day. I got the posters from the 1950 Battle of Britain. Longest. Yeah, I've seen that. You did a video on it. You're missing a few, aren't you? You're missing. You got six, is it, or five or six? Is it 11 that's in the collection? You just have to keep an eye out for them. Hopefully they'll turn up. Where Eagles Dare? Where Eagles Dare? Yeah, but it wasn't in relation to like teaching, trying to spark your history. Would have to have been those four because they didn't just cover a specific battle or something like that. Because this covered an area where there was a multitude of history and there were massive history pieces. Was definitely Battle of Britain, Longest Day, Big Red One, and A Bridge Too Far. The 39th Battalion. What was that? Don't think I've seen that one. I have five. I think there's eight in the set. Oh, okay, very good. Um, hopefully you'll come across the other ones at some point in time. But 39th Battalion. No, I don't remember that. Went the Day Well. Yeah, that was a good film as well. Yeah, you have other classic ones then like that, like Sink to Bismarck, The Hill, Too Young or not? Yeah, not Too Young. The Hero. What was the one where they were in the jungle and they used to have to run across the? Too Late. The Hero. Was it Too Late? The Hero. Um, Bridge over the Kwai. The Dirty Dozen, Kelly's Heroes. Yeah, they're all classic ones. Tora Hyde. Tora Hyde. Went to do well with Tora Hyde. Yeah, Too Late to Hero. That's the good one. Yeah, yeah. Went to day well. That was a good one. There's the Glory is another good one. That was actually filmed with real paras after, and they used Arnhem and they hadn't rebuilt it yet. We Dive at Dawn. Yeah, that's another one. Have they one of the Hurricane prop aircraft? They have one of the Hurricane prop aircraft in my local museum. Oh, very cool. Um, where's your local museum, Nick? You're Irish, aren't you? If I remember correctly. Um, but yeah. So, guys, it is a quarter past. I'm going to give it until 20 past, and we're going to log off for the night. The Australians in Kokoda first during the Pacific. Yeah. There was a movie made by the Australians called Kokoda. Australians have some good war movies as well. They're very hard to get. Um, they had was it Attack Force Z. Was it about the the commandos in Singapore? They have obviously Danger Close, which came out recently. Anzac. There was a TV series called Anzac. I don't know if any of you remember that. The Light Horseman was another good Australian movie. And then they had some very, very good ones during the Second War. They had one, was it an ordinary? Basically, I can't remember the name of it, but it was about the War Crimes Tribunal that they had with the Japanese and how certain things were wrong. Um, there was, yeah, they had a lot of very good war movies. The Australians. Breaker Morant, yeah, that was another good Australian one about that was the he was there was three um bit of a balls up really in relation to that. Um, yeah, the Australians refused anymore after that to have their soldiers executed. That's why there was no Australian soldiers executed during the First World War. Perhaps a World War Two chic film made in USA 2021 original 37 pattern webbing post-war Greek battle dress British troops incorrectly dressed with only one division patch instead of a pair. Oh, I never heard of that one. Must look up that one as well. From the Battle of Britain movie, Hurricane is Jet Age Museum near Gloucester. Okay. Vickers. The Victors 96. Yeah, good anti. Um, you have some other films then that were like anti-war that weren't actually and that didn't um like Platoon. Platoon was made as an anti-war movie. Full Metal Jacket was made as an anti-war movie, but they're iconic war movies now, which is even stranger. Apocalypse Now was an anti-war movie. Is that the one in George popped on? What's it? Um, YouTube Mac Mac Rider has some behind the scenes vids film that is due to release in April 21, but COVID has delayed it. Wh- uh, which movie is that now, Military CJ? YouTube Mac Rider has some of the behind the scenes vids film was due to. Are you one about the one of um uh what's his name? Oh God, why can't I think of his name now? Paddy Main. I know they just finished filming that one, the Paddy Main one. Um, so I hope that's the one you're on about. Right, guys, it is 20 past 9. Oh, okay, sorry, promise the World War Two sheet. I must look up that one actually. I haven't seen that one. I haven't seen it advertised neither, even, so I must look it up. Operation Crossbow Stand. Yes, I believe so. Stan watched it with my granddad. White Tiger Russian World War Two movie. Bizarre to say the least. I've seen that actually, but yeah, it was actually a bit of a weird one. Right, guys, we've branched off into movies again, which we always seem to do. But as I said, I want to thank you all for making these live streams so popular. I want to thank you all for getting me to 500 subscribers. Um, Without you, I couldn't have done it. And hopefully, we'll keep going forward and onwards and upwards. And I take your advice on board. As I said, if any of you want to ever get in contact with me, there will be an email always on top of the video descriptions. So go check that out. Dave, if you're still floating around, thank you very much for sending me that stuff. I will send stuff your way to say thanks. And thanks very much, guys. And I hope you have a great weekend and I hope you stay safe. I was going to answer a few more here. Military Man, The War Below is a new film coming out, which I have the trailer and I can see mistakes. So it look good. Very good. Great Soviet War movies during the 70s. Can't remember them. The Beast is a good one to come out during the 70s about the Russians in Afghanistan. Very good one. Look up that. Good night, everyone. So, on night, lads. Have a good one. Stay safe, and I will catch you all next week. Enjoy the videos at the weekend. Don't be afraid to leave a comment underneath them, and I'll see you all again.